President William Ruto said the mass demonstrations that started 2 weeks ago have disrupted the country's economy, apart from tarnishing Kenya's international image.
The president proposed a bipartisan approach to one of Azimio's key demands of inclusion in the reconstitution of the IEBC.
President William Ruto appeared to take a conciliatory tone and extended an olive branch to the opposition on Sunday. The president wants the opposition to call off demonstrations, which he deemed as disrupting his economic recovery plans.
And in view of the recent events that led to loss of life and destruction of property in the demonstrations that have occasioned in our country for the last 2 weeks, I urge my brother Raila Odinga and the opposition to call off the demonstrations and to give this bipartisan approach a chance for us to take the country forward. Meanwhile, I call on all Kenyans to remain peaceful and law-abiding, and I assure them that the government of Kenya will continue with its sacred duty of protecting their lives and their property.
The president says he's open to talks with leaders on issues affecting Kenyans and has no problem engaging the opposition.
I have always been ready to engage Kenyans of all walks of life, including elected and appointed leaders from across the political divide and the religious fraternity, on how to make our country better and prosperous. And in the last 6 months, I have talked to many religious leaders. I have talked to many elected leaders from across the political divide. My door still remains open for honest, objective, and sincere deliberations based on the rule of law and the Constitution.
President Ruto wants Azimio to ride on the memo he already sent to Parliament to propose changes that can aid the growth of the economy. The head of state, while dismissing the possibility of the return of the handshake, appeared to climb down from hard stances taken by leaders allied to him by proposing a bipartisan solution to Azimio la Umoja's One Kenya's demand for inclusion in the reconstitution of the electoral body IEBC.
The IEBC selection panel and the future process of recruitment of its commissioners could as well be part of a conversation leading to constitutionally and legally binding proposals through a bipartisan parliamentary process. In other words, I am suggesting that the issues that have been raised by our friends on the matter of IEBC, my suggestion is that this matter can be handled in Parliament by a bipartisan parliamentary process so that we can agree on what it is they have an issue with, and we can adjust as is agreed and as necessary.